This is my Toyota Corolla A86 GT Apex. It was my dream car since forever, and I bought it exactly 1 year ago. I bought it in Ireland and we brought it here to Poland. It was the craziest adventure probably of my life. It took us 50 hours to drive this car from Ireland to Poland. The video is here, you can watch it. It's super sick, and yeah, the car is here. And it's been exactly 1 year. I own this car since dreaming about it for years. I had it now for 1 year, so I can share some thoughts, some things I love about it, some things I really don't like about it, and general opinion of myself about owning this car. So after the crazy hassle of bringing the car here from Ireland, I managed to register it, and my head was full of plans and ideas what I want to do with this car, how I'd like to evolve with this car, how I would like it to look, because I've seen all the A86s on the internet and all of them are so perfect, and I want this car, initially I want it to be the perfect A86. So straight after bringing it home, I managed to register it for Polish plates, so the car is legal to drive, and I started to driving it. In the meantime, we were just changing a couple little things in the beginning, just to make the car a bit better. So we changed BC Racing coilovers, bright brick seats, Nardi Deepcorn steering wheel. I changed the rear bumper for the one that fits the rest of the car a bit more. I also installed some Japanese vibey things inside the car, like chime, the thing that makes sound when you go over 100 kilometers an hour. And also lately we changed the exhaust manifold, so the car sounds a bit better than before. But that's it, little things that each of these changes took us day, maximum 2 days, in order so I can just drive this car all the time. I drive it, put it in the garage, change one thing, two things, drive it again. And I really drive this car a lot. Since I bought it, I literally drive it like anytime I had the opportunity to drive it, I drive it. And this first year with this car was amazing. We took it for a couple events, we took it to Jaffes, we took it for a couple road trips, we spent some good time, just enjoyed this car for the whole year. And you know, I've owned a couple cars. I have a couple cars. I have my Skyline, I have my V Miata. We had this beautiful S13, the green one, and some other cars, but none of these cars, even though they are much better cars in general, none of them cars made me as happy as driving this thing, as driving this old low power rusty Corolla. But this car is far from being perfect car, so let's talk a bit about things that I don't really like and that, you know, could be better in this car, starting with rust. Underneath the car is not super rusty, but on the top of it, like especially stuff like this on the arches or the door, there is some rust spots, okay? Also paint job. Paint job is far from being perfect. This car was painted in Ireland and the paint job is not too good as well. The pop-up headlights, everyone loves them, but they don't close. They just stuck on being open all the time. Inside the car, you know, interior is super cool, but it's rattling so much when you drive it. All those plastics, everything is rattling super hard and vibrating a lot when you're driving the car. And also, pretty much the thing that upset me the most, it's this, but not exactly engine. Engine is awesome, the car drives perfect, but everything around this engine, and mostly wiring, because someone did a very poor job with wiring in this car. I don't know if you can tell. It's been like this since I bought the car because, like I said, I don't want to have this car in the garage for a longer time. I just want to drive it as long as I can. So I've been neglecting taking care of this wiring, but it has to be done at some point because the car has issues with starting. Sometimes it starts third time or fifth time, or like today morning I was trying for 10 minutes, it started. Just try again, and boom, it starts. It starts every time you want it to start. It will eventually start, but it takes time. And another thing is the car is misfiring quite often. It's mostly due to issues with distributor and wiring itself. The ignition, everything is very old and someone did a poor job there. And when I bought it, I was thinking that I'm gonna drive this car for a while and then do proper restoration, like renovate it fully, take it apart, every little bolt, and rebuild the engine, put it all together, fresh paint and everything, and just make it the perfect, the ideal 86. But after driving this car for a year now, I don't think I will do that. I think this car, in its imperfection at the moment, is the perfect car for me to drive every day, because I don't care about scratching a paint, I don't care about, cracking a bumper. I drive this car hard, and if I would make it the perfect car with the perfect paint job and everything, as silly as it sounds, it would stop being perfect for me. I want this car to be the car that I, enter anytime and I can go for a ride and like push it hard and enjoy it, and exactly how it is now. And by making it beautiful, and I don't think it's gonna work. So I think the plan for the next, I don't want to say anything, but the plan for the future, right, is sort out the wiring around the engine, maybe do a couple simple modifications to the engine. I have ITB set for it since a couple months. Just put the ITB, probably do standalone ECU, coil packs, and just make this engine super reliable, start every time. And then probably at some point I would, repaint it just from outside with one color, but I wouldn't do the same what we did to Skyline or to that S13, the green S13 I had. I sold this car because it was a beautiful car. We did it very nicely, but it was just, I don't know, I wouldn't take that car in this weather. I wouldn't take it out on the snow when they put salt on the roads and everything. It would just be pointless. I would just take boring daily car. But I want this to be my daily car, because it's been my dream since forever. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think about this car and my approach to it, and yeah, have a good Sunday. See you in the next one.